Why, hello.
Well met, loyal friend. You've made a real
Henry.
impact on the realm. Thank you for your contributions.
Thank you so much, man. 21 months. I appreciate you, Fenrir. Patasterana. Let's get you some wisdom. This is real. Yes. I am real. Or am I? Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's walking toward what still scares you. That's right. That's right. A firm grasp on that. Oh, man. I know, right? 3 more months and you're officially stuck here for forever. We'll be happy to have you part of the team forever. The forever team. I appreciate it. Yeah, so what a crazy bit of life all of a sudden. We started with Lincoln Island Day, March 1st. All of a sudden, 30 minutes before the little party we had planned, our sewer system backs up. So that was the beginning. So I've had a slew of people here to come fix it. Apparently, it's an old pipe that they used to make out of tar paper. That's just like it squishes over time and becomes collapsed. So they end up having to replace the whole thing. It's working now, but they're gonna have to come in and redo the whole thing. Tar paper, yeah. It was an old school. It's essentially just tar paper rolled on top of itself to make like a thick wall. Orangeburg piping, yeah, the old school stuff. But so then yesterday I was getting the grill ready. Actually, I just put the steaks on the grill, and I was looking around inside the house, and all of a sudden I caught a glimpse of a dog in the middle of the road, just not running, but like walking with purpose down the middle of the road. I just so happened to look at that spot at that exact time because he was going. And so I knew right away something was off because dog by himself in the middle of the road. So I dropped what I was doing and went after him. And he went across a busy road and then into this like shipping area that is kind of nearby our house. And I tried to steaks. Yeah. No, he didn't. He probably smelled them because my grill was right in the front of the house. So I tried to gain his trust and just kind of get closer to him, gain his trust, and eventually he warmed up and came to me. So gave him a treat and then I had a collar and a leash Ina had grabbed, and I put it on him and brought him to our house. He was very not like super skinny, but definitely skinny. You could see the ribs, and he was an old boy, probably like, I would say like, 13, 14, 15, probably even more. Gray. He had a what's it called, where the ear kind of swells up and fills with blood. Can't remember what it's called. Hemo something on his ear. And he was kind of crying while he was walking. I think I didn't know if he had hurt his leg or if he was if it was just because he's old and he's been walking for forever. So we brought him inside and gave him water and made sure not to give him too much because he drank it all like right away. He was super thirsty. But you can't give him too much right away because it'll just come right back up. So gave him water, and then we gave him some food. And yeah, he was just a good old boy. We still have Sadie's old bed and stuff, so we just brought that back out and laid it out in the living room. And he was kind of grunting in pain occasionally, especially when he would like shift around. And then we introduced Annie to him, and they did okay. There was no problem there. And then just I ended up sleeping out in the living room with him on an air mattress. And we woke up this morning, and he was doing much better, much better. Way more. I think he was just really hurt and sore from being old, and who knows how long he's been like roaming the streets. Who knows? So then I figured out who I needed to call to do everything, properly. And in our particular area, I had to call the non-emergency police phone number and report that I had found the dog. And then they sent one of their officers to pick him up because he has to go in for at least 7 days before we would be able to keep him. So he has that, if he has owners that miss him and care about him, I'd want to see him reunited. So they came and got him, and that's where he's at right now. So, but I'm gonna call and check on him tomorrow, make sure everything went good with him getting in there. 7 days I think is probably the law where it can be considered abandoned property, after 7 days. Therefore, I can take ownership. But I let the officer that picked her up. Well, I knew her before because we've had like a interaction before, and I said to her that we're totally willing to take him in, and because he's at the age where 100% I don't think anybody would adopt him. He would probably spend the rest of his life in a cage. So we will take him in if nobody claims him. But if he has a home, there's a good chance. It's 50-50 on that. I don't know if it's hard to tell if he's just old and that's why he's looking a little bit more rough, or if he really just was abandoned, So they weren't able to tell me that if he was microchipped or not. That's what they were bringing him to the pound for, to get him to check and see if he's chipped. Probably do medical stuff, take photos so they can post them and stuff like that. So, and then then we just have to wait out the clink. Yeah. But he's like, I can tell he's got maybe a little bit of like dementia going on, or and possibly, or he can't hear. Possibly he probably doesn't hear, or he doesn't hear very well. But crazy. Oh yeah, it could be he's totally sound in his mind, but because he doesn't have hearing or has very bad hearing, that it seems like he's just has that little bit of a lostness. Yeah, that would actually make sense. Because he was functioning normal when it came to like food and drinking and going outside to go to the bathroom. All of that was going well. So yeah, just drearily walk down the road in front of my house, Clayton. We'll scoop you up too. You gotta look pretty rough though, so I'll probably spend like a week outside first. Yeah, I'm okay with whatever the outcome is. I'm not like, I don't need him to come here and live here, but of course I would look forward to it too, because he's a cute puppy. Yeah, he's a cutie. He's very gentle, very no sort of aggression whatsoever with Emma or with anybody. So yeah, we got him right before nighttime too, and it got cold last night. But like I said, I don't know. I bet he's been out at least a few nights, if not more. Probably sleeping somewhere cold, So he's an old man. He basically after he had food and water, and I showed him where Sadie's old bed was. He just passed out. He was like out. He got a really good sleep in last night. Pretty much since we found him at it was like 6 p.m. when I first saw. No, it was like a little before that. When I first saw him, it was like 5:45, and then it took me probably about 20 or 30 minutes to get him into the house. We didn't take him to the vet. We just called. We had to call the animal control, we had to call animal control to report him as found. So they will, I'm sure, do like a medical checkup, and then after the 7 days expire, if no one comes and gets him, then we will adopt him. So, but I will call them tomorrow and see if they'll give me any information. Let them know I was the guy who found him, and just wanted to check on him, see how he's doing, and if there's anything they can tell us. Did he have a chip or not? All that stuff. So yeah. And then while the midst of all this was happening, my battery light on my car was going on. So I think the alternator's starting to go. So I was dealing with that a little bit today too. So house, dog, car, all at the same time. All right. Let's get to some simpler things like sculpting. Yeah, this one's, I've replaced alternators myself, but this one's it's a little bit hard to get to. Like a little bit enough to maybe pay a shop to do it so I don't have to deal with it. So. Oh, yeah. Torn. How you doing, Torn? 1 second here.
Well done, brave hero. Your labor has borne fruit. Enjoy these goods as a reward for your...
I'm getting closer to fixing my notification system. I did actually get over a big hurdle, which was stopping me. So that happened right before stream. Soon. Thank you very much, Torn. I appreciate you. 29 months. Appreciate that very much. Yeah, it's the ugly side of humanity there, Deagle. Definitely one of the ugly sides. Whoa. Prime sub. Where's that at? Oh, yeah, right there.
Listen closely, traveler, to what I say. Twitch Prime does not even cost a dime.
All right. Thank you very much, folks. I appreciate that. Let's see here, Torn. A heart that forgives builds bridges no army can destroy. The fee, after I apply my rescuing the dog and overnight stay fee at the luxurious doggo resort, I think it'll cancel out. I would imagine. No, yeah, there probably is a fee in there. Maybe I can smooth talk my way out of it. I mean, I did, give up a whole evening of work and went and caught him and brought him in and sheltered him and fed him. Gave him 24/7 care for a whole day. It's got to be worth a free adoption, right? Thank you very much, She-Wolf. I appreciate that. Yeah, I didn't think about that, honestly. I think it'd be kind of messed up if they would charge me to adopt him. $24/1 care. 24/1 care. Wouldn't be surprised, though, to be honest. Wouldn't be surprised. Age-appropriate shots, yeah. I'm hoping they don't really give him much because he's so old and frail. But, you know, it's out of my hands. It's in their hands. Nothing I can do. They have expenses, too. Yeah, well, what's my $100 gonna do? I'm sure they get money for those expenses from Big Papa government. Dog's $100 plus age. Oh, well, it's whatever. I mean, if I gotta pay $100, then so be it. It is what it is. Oh, really? Wow. Those are hard. Those are hard situations to deal with. You know, where like where people really have to step over lines in order for them to come in and actually take the animals. Which I can understand that too, because I also wouldn't want my animals being taken just because somebody, you know, might not, you know. It's good that it takes a lot for them to actually come in and take something, a creature that belongs to you. You know what I mean? So it's a hard line. It's a hard thing to draw lines on. It really is. I need a brush. The separator. $50. Okay. Well, we'll cross that bridge when it comes. Might not even need to because of maybe he has a loving home that's missing him, you know, and that's fine. That's fine too. Where's it? I need a brush. Where's my brushes? There we go. So I started early today so it can end early. I'm going to end at 6:30 because I got to run to the store. Schedule's a little bit wonky, but we'll be back to normal tomorrow. Figured I'd get on here and I need to get some work done. Get this dragon. I feel like this is... see, yeah. He had priors. That definitely makes it easier. Easier for them to actually step in and do something. do. Yeah, this is off. Yeah, you know where to find me there, Torn. You know where to find me. Okay. Troll head. One troll head for an animal. Yeah. Well, and I'm sure for someone like you, I think you were saying you have a dark side when it comes to stuff like that, right? Have to hold back. Go all Batman mode on him. Name him Trollhead. Hey, Sabs. Good evening. All right, these can dry. Now, off onto our dragon. So these have to attach first. Just bend these out of the way for right now. I need my reference. Be more like this. think we'll drill holes to get it all fitted in there. Let me go grab my drill, and I'll be right back. Okay, got a drill bit here. Oh, that's right. He had a good hurt himself real good jumping around or something, right? Good. Good. I'm glad everything's on the up and up. As them youngsters like to say, on the up and up. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Hey, soldier dude, how you doing, man? Tempted to just do the 2 holes and then I'll trim this one. Yeah, let's do that. We don't need 3. Yeah, for sure, man. I agree. It's coming. The garden beckons. Okay, let's see here. Okay, that will work. See, here's the thing. I kind of want to make them detachable for painting. And then we kind of like epoxy glue it all together after the painting's done. I probably don't need this much. Maybe like half of this. Measure 0 times, cut once. This is how we do this. I think that's how that saying goes. Basically like that. Now this time I'll use Vaseline. We'll put Vaseline on this side of the head and then steel stick so that way it'll lock it right there. But I have to find it. Still haven't found it from last time. Where did it go? I usually have it in my cart here. Usually. Gone missing. Oh. It disappear. Where else would it be? I haven't used it in a long time. That's probably why it got tucked away somewhere. Somewhere clever. Somewhere I thought would be a great spot to put it at the time. Let's take a tour around the workshop. Just gander. Gotta be around here. Magnets. There's a small chance I was like, I probably don't need this anymore. Just pitched it. That would be bad. Oh, what else could we use as a release? Ah. It's a droid. Let's see, what else? Let's see. Lay foil down, yeah, but it's hard. It's with the foil method, it's hard to get a snug fit. We want this nice snug fit. Could go the powder method with like a powdered residue. Oh, let me go rummage the house, see if I can find something. I'll be right back. Well, that was incredibly successful. I found one in our first aid kit. All right. Can't believe it. Didn't expect that. Okay. Very good, very good. Back in business. I wonder if I have like a little cup or something to put it in. Just use some foil. Hey. So it creates a non-stick barrier. So when I use the steel stick, I can make it kind of form fit to this in the position that I want. And then when it cures, I'm able to actually remove it without it being permanently fused. So first aid secondhand. I'll replace it later from the kit, don't worry. Do I now? Do I walk into a bar? Hey, Luna. Okay, now we got some steel stick here. Hey, Zambies. Well, the doggo was good. He stayed the night with us. I slept with him in the living room. He was pretty rough. He was pretty roughed up, groaning a little bit from some soreness and pain. But by the next day, he was much better, much better. So we had to call. The way the city does it here is I had to call the animal control, the police department, and report that I had him, and then they had to come get him and have to book him for 7 days. And if nobody claims him, then I can go get him. If somebody does claim him, great. He finds his home where he came from. So that's where we're at now. I was hoping some places have where you can actually hang on to the dog while they look for the owner, but the city I live in doesn't. They don't do that. I push for it, but a little bit, gently push for it. But it's okay. I think he'll be okay. He's pretty adaptable. Yeah, no, if no one claims him in 7 days, we're going to take him. He's going to be ours. And then he can spend the rest of his days here. Definitely. So he's not going to not have a good ending here. Okay, now we just paint the Vaseline on here. Yeah, poor puppy. I'm glad I saw him when I did. It was literally like if I had not looked at the window at that exact moment, I wouldn't have seen him. He would have been outside in the cold last night. It all worked out. Gonna have a good rest of his life. Oh, we'll make sure he's well fed and plenty of love to go around. So I just so happen to have, and I specifically hung on to Sadie's dog. She's got like one of those nice orthopedic dog beds, and all her leash and collar and stuff like that. I can't tell you how many times I've used that for situations like this. It seemed like he didn't have good hearing or any hearing at all, really. So I'm wondering if that if he did have a loving family that he got away from, that somehow that was what caused it. Because he really didn't seem like he knew where he was or where he was going. He was very thirsty when I found him, and he was looking for water, because the direction he was going down my street, if you keep going that way, you run into the Mississippi River. So probably smelled the water in the distance. But when we got him, I gained his trust, and then got him on the leash, and then gently guided him to my house. He was thirsty. He drank a lot of water. We tried to space it out so he didn't have too much all at once. Just gave him a little bit, waited an hour or two, and then gave him some more. Took a couple hours before he was satiated with his thirst. So And then the hunger, of course. And then after that, he just crashed and he was out the whole night. I think he woke up one time last night and I let him outside. Why are you applying Vaseline? So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick steel stick under the end of this. And I put Vaseline over here. So I'm going to basically form fit this piece to here. So it's in the right position. So it kind of holds it where I want it to be. The Vaseline stops the steel stick from permanently sticking. Okay. Let me stick this in here. So yeah, I'm going to call them tomorrow and see how everything went with him getting checked in, and just want them to know that, you know, that we care and keeping tabs and all that fun stuff. Maybe get some more information if they have any. Okay. Now we just leave that there. There. I think I will work on her weapon. While that's cooking. Let me pull up my reference. She has a weapon and also a shield we have to make. One end at a time here. hole on the side of it. So. Does look like it, doesn't it? Oh, thank you, Captain. I missed a question. Yes, we use Cos clay here. Definitely check it out if you haven't before. It's a wonderful material. All right, let's brush this down. I'll add a few little scratches, and I think that'll be pretty good for the first part. Okay. Let's check and see how this is holding up here. Let's hope it comes off. Ah, yes. Perfect. Now we can make it look pretty. Probably just use some of the new epoxy clay for that. And those pieces are separate and ready to be basically you know, be glued in once it's finished. Okay, let's get the other one going though. Do the same thing. We'll eliminate this one here. Hey, Patricia. All right. Let's drill some holes. Are you late or early? I am late and both late and early at the same time. I started early so I can end early, and also so I can stream longer to make up for missing the morning. I'll be getting off at like around 6:30 so I can go to the I arrive precisely when I mean to. Yes. That's what I meant. That's what I meant to say. Oops. I've programmed you guys well. Wonderful. All right, let's see. Feeing it up. There we go. Oh, that one doesn't want to position properly. Here we go. All right, let's see here. Let's get this out. This. We're just gonna steel stick it. Kind of Vaseline the whole area. Aha! Oh, Sarah got us, guys. Pack it up. Dang. Never can sneak one by. This guy. Pack it up. Found us. Scatter. How you doing there, Mr. Sarab? Doing all right. I've had a very eventful beginning of March. That's for sure. They came and got him. He has to do seven hard days, hard time down at the station. But if no one comes and gets him after 7 days, we'll be able to adopt him. For what crime? Stolen goods. Himself being the goods. Enjoying a succulent Chinese meal. Yeah, I'll be calling them tomorrow. So they came and got them today, getting them all settled in. So I'm gonna call them tomorrow and see how things are going. If they'll even yeah. Sometimes it depends. I guess depends on who you call. Sometimes they won't share information with you or nothing, but. I should preemptively ask them where I could send the bill for the dog rescue services and 24-hour luxurious accommodation. Just so when I come to adopt, they'll just say, yeah, don't worry about those adoption fees. I'll get it primed up. Or you know what? Oh, yes. Okay, this is how we do this. This is the play. Well, let me finish this before I finish my thought. I got the play. Okay. All right. This is what we do. We call tomorrow and we ask where we can bill for the dog rescue services and luxurious night stay. And then we can say, oh, well, you know what? We can waive this. We can waive this for the cost of one old dog. Oh, you just so happen to have a perfect one right here. Yeah, I'm just joking. I'm just messing. I don't mind paying the adoption fee. We were already considering going to the vet with him, even last night, so. Would be funny, though, wouldn't it? Yeah. Emma's ready. This is her time. It's her time. Time to shine. I've been preparing her for this moment. Good. Okay. Let me put this in the oven. And let's see. Let our head fins lock in place. I tethered them together so they'll kind of stay. They should stay, hopefully, with the steel stick. And then we have to do the same operation with these smaller ones. And then after all of that, then we can sculpt in the third set of the head fins. And they'll all be detachable. Yeah. And we gotta make it all look pretty too. All right, I'll be right back. Alrighty. Got that cooking. Oh, this is already hardened up. Perfect. Does it come off, though? All right. I was planning to permanently attach those, right? That's what I said. Let's see here. Get it cracked loose a little bit here. Ah, yeah, there we go. Loosen her up. There. Yeah, this tool I always use for the prying, because this is actually a surgical instrument. You can feel it with the metal is really, really sturdy stuff. Gonna trim steel stick, you gotta do it right away or it fully hardens. That's a dangerous cut. Okay, let's put it back on there. Make sure it all still fits. Hey, not bad. Ernesto. All right, sorry about that. Ah. Okay, so let's see here. Next fins, which I think they go like this. Busy. He's a busy bee. I'm gonna look at some reference here. Okay. Thinking about attaching these to this, so these come off in one piece. I think I will do that. Let's get a smaller drill bit. Okay. A little bit.
Well, I normally don't take coin for magic, but this is a special case.
For the kindness,
Oh.
use it wisely, fair friend.
What in tarnation? One moment. Spirit of Doggo's Pass, $100 tip. For the kindness, use it wisely, fair friend. Ah, yes. I shall use it. I know exactly what I shall use it for. To get our new fair friend, if we must. Hey, thank you so much for that. Spirit of Doggo's Past. I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much for that. Wowee. Woo. All right. Thank you very kindly. It's very generous of you. I shall use it wisely. Okay. Oops. All right. Now we steel stick this. Power on again. Okay, hold on. Oh, I know. Okay. It's because of the washing machine. 1 second. I gotta flip the circuit breaker. I'll be right back. Alrighty. Order hath been restored. Alright, let's do gonna steel stick these in place just like that. Then we'll at least be able to remove this element and airbrush it and paint it separately. It'll have some hard to reach spots, but it's going to be a lot easier to manage. Sit over there. Let's take some yeah, I think so. It's from the baking. I'm not sure actually. It's from the baking. It's the epoxy clay. Could be spots where maybe the wire was really close to the surface and kind of heated up more. Need a paper towel. I'm going to use some alcohol, and we're going to remove the Vaseline. Prepare for the next step. Okay. Take a little isopropyl alcohol, spill it all over my lap. And then whatever is left on the rag, we actually wipe down. Step one. Ah, yes. Dries so quick, thankfully. I'm following. More of it got on my pants than on the cloth. That's the best. Nice and clean. I suppose we need to sculpt the backside of this of these fins as well. Just wondering if it's be better to use epoxy clay or cast clay. I'm thinking maybe cast clay. So we don't have a timer, and then we can stick this on here and make sure it still all fits. Oh, it's still hardening. Epoxy clay. Yeah, we just fill this in and nothing too crazy, just kind of covering it up and making it look not so non-dragon-esque. Crucial step. Yes, don't forget the crucial steps. Okay. I need a new blade. Yeah, I'm not sure how much that will do for him, but yeah, I was thinking the same thing, you know. I honestly hope, I don't really hope for me keeping him. I just hope whatever the best scenario happens, you know. There's a chance, there's definitely a chance there's some family out there that is missing him. I'd be just as happy to have them reunited than if I got to keep him. As long as he's not on the street no more, that's really all that matters. That's some rough living for an old dog. Nope. Poor guy was like whining while he was strutting around because I think his legs hurt so bad, you know. Yeah, maybe I'll get the Dremel tool out here. Dremel it up. Let's Dremel it up. All right. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I should have muted that. All right, let's see. This should be hardened. Dark and windy night. Yeah, this side goes in first. All right. So that's good. Okay, so next step is we need to do the third set. Well, actually, no, we need to sculpt the underside of these ones. Make that all look nice up in there. Then we can lock it in. Then we can make the whole top of this area look nice too. Then we do the third set, which is right on the sculpture. What's up, Dustin? How you doing? We actually also have to do these kind of like face tentacle things going on here. Now let's take this one off. Okay, let's see here. That's 3 of them. Definitely think we'll do an armature there. All right, Captain. Thanks for chilling. We'll catch you later. We'll return to our normal scheduled programming tomorrow. I feel like this one's a little bit too big. Let me get a smaller drill bit. That's good. Nice snug fit. Okay, I think what we need to do is we need to do kind of like how we do a tail, where we roll a piece of clay on the wire and we stick it into place and then have to bend it into shape. Okay, so the longest one is the first one here, and then second, and then third. Okay. Hey, Looney Lorna. Good to see ya. Glad you can make it. Oop. About like this, I think. I'm going to do extra for handle. All right, we need to make more twisted wire. There it is. What in tarnation? Alright, something's up here. Crap. This one's fighting me. How dare you? How dare you fight me? Ah, you son of a... Okay. Let's just re-drill those holes. I'm not sure what went wrong here. All right. All right. Let's see. Now for the tricky part. Okay. Now. Yeah, it's about the same, actually. This really is kind of the last element, though. No, I mean, no, you can't. I haven't the slightest clue, actually. To ask the missus. Let me message her. All right. Your request has been submitted. Oh, wait. You know what? She's not even on. Like, it's too long. A little bit. That's better. know what, guys? I'm feeling pretty exhausted here. I think I'm gonna get out of here, and we'll regroup tomorrow. It's been a long couple of days. I think it'd be wise to use the time to recharge. We'll probably finish off the dragon tomorrow, which leaves us with Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Finish up this character next. Then whisk it off to the painting stage. I'll have to message you her size. She's not on the computer right now, so I can't get a hold of her. I'll get it for you for next time. Oh man. I'm done. Exhausted. All right, let me find someone to raid. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Sorry for the shifting of the schedule these last freedom. Oh, that's right. This last day. I guess it was just a day. A lot happened in a day, that's for sure. Vanilla, thank you for the raid. Join us as we go and raid someone else. Mr. Brox is on. Let's go raid him. Doing some Mori wood carving. Mori. There we go. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.